What is up, everybody? Mark from CubicZirconiaReviews.com, guys. Welcome to this video. For all of you guys watching this video, man, this one is a special one. Basically, I've seen this product, or products rather, on the Goat Cuban website, and I only know of two places that currently sell this exact product. And you have one at Gold Shop, and you have one at Goat Cuban. And basically, what these products are, they're spike bracelets, and you guys can see here I have three boxes that I'm opening up. They got the bags, the red velvet bags, all that kind of cool stuff. Basically, what you guys are looking at is me opening up these three bags, and basically, I bought the bundle of all three spike bracelets in one order. The total for all of them was $200 flat. It was on sale, so I said, why not go ahead and grab it. Now, I believe if you buy one spike bracelet at a Gold Shop, it's $229. I could be wrong, but I think it's $229 for one spike bracelet at the Gold Shop. And Goat Cuban, it's $200 for all three. So you are literally paying. You're getting all three for less price than what you would have paid normally with the Gold Shop. So this is pretty cool. This is why I like reviewing products that are cheaper, because I get to show people and the way that they can access the same product essentially for the cheaper price. Now the Gold Shop's spike bracelet looks a little different, but since this is a review on this specific spike bracelet, let's go ahead and open these up. As you could see, they were packaged in a box, and then there was like a velvet kind of style bag, that red iconic bag that Go Cuban always puts out. And then inside that bag, there was the spike, which was covered in this plastic wrap. The spike bracelet, which is covered in this plastic wrap. As you guys can see here, I unraveled all three. And it actually kind of got hard a little bit to get the camera to really focus and bring out all the color. I don't know if the camera does it real justice and shows how thick the color, I don't want to say thick, but how, prevalent the color is. Because I tried to add a little brightness to the shot here. You guys see I'm playing with the different color settings and zooming in, zooming out, which is perfectly cool. The thing about this is, if you look on their website, Goat Cuban, they have some really good photos that will kind of give you like a better look as to how they look like. And me playing with the lighting here really shows just how shiny these things really are. And I'm never really, in awe when I see a product like this that shines a lot, because I mean, it's expected, right? The reason why there are holes inside the bracelet is because when the light goes through, the daily light, the natural light that we have all around us, goes through those stones, they reflect back at each other, and all that light reflects at the cuts of the cubic zirconia crystal. So it creates that, reflection kind of way. It's really easy to open up. As you guys can see, I opened up it here, showing like the little clasp as to how to open it up. It fits a pretty big wrist size. I'm a pretty big guy, and fits my size like spot on. Maybe you'll see it later in the video, me putting it on. I think I recorded that. But anyway, so I got all three colors. It comes in three different colors, from what I know. I mean, unless they put something up that's newer that I don't know about. But they have the 14 karat gold version, right? They have the 925 sterling silver and the rose gold. So basically, guys, what you want to remember when buying this kind of jewelry is the reason why it's cheaper priced, right? If you go to like a store like the Icebox, which is an authentic, like legit jeweler, okay, you're gonna be paying 10 grand per a spike bracelet. And if you don't believe me, you could go ahead on their website and check. They're selling them for $10,000 per bracelet. So for me, it's a no-brainer. You could buy a new one of these every single month and still have crazy amounts of money left over, after a 2-year period. So it's a no-brainer to get these versus any other store. But here, just showing you the comparison as to how they look. Like I said, the camera doesn't give it full justice the way I would want it to, because it does get hard to record when you have light in your surroundings. You don't want it to be too bright or too dark for the video, but you do want to show how well it shines and everything like that. And I think they do a good job of that, showing you that on their website, Go Cuban. I'll leave their link down below for you guys to go ahead and check them out. But the spikes, they're they're a good size. Not too big, not too small. It's something that you could wear out without a problem. Like I said, the sterling silver, the gold, the 14 karat gold, the covering on it, basically that's a plate, right? So you have to understand that you don't want to be banging this thing around with other, like let's say, I don't know, you're going to the gym or something. You might not want to wear that. I mean, you could if you want to, right? But you're risking, the fact that you bang a weight on your bracelet or something like that, and something pops off like a stone, or maybe you get a little scratch on there. And if you care about that, then I recommend don't doing that. And you could only wear it out for cool occasions like church or the club or whatever it might be, which are two polar opposite places. But you guys know what I mean. Just like a fancy bracelet. And when people see it, I mean, it catches people's eye. You're going to look at it, it catches people's eye, and there's no doubt about that, right? There's no way people are not going to see this. It's not like a watch that you can, hide. This thing will pop out, it will show, and it will definitely shine. And honestly, I might argue to say that, with these kind of bracelets, or just jewelry in general, when you have those small cute crystals, those diamonds like packed together like that, the shine, in my opinion, is much greater than if you just have, like the Ankh video that I put out, right? Like an Ankh on your necklace, right? Because it's just, the amount of shine is just crazy. It's ridiculous, right? So you could see here, I'm trying to give you guys different looks as to how they look. They all are the same size. I believe the sizing is on their website. I can't exactly remember what size it is offhand. But as you guys can see, it looks really nice. It's a nice thickness too. It's not too thick, not too thin. Fits just right. You could spin it around in your necklace. It's almost like an oval shape if you kind of look at it like from a bird's eye point of view. It's an oval shape because your wrist is like an oval shape. It's not a perfect circle. So that makes it even fit even better. So as you guys can see here, I even decreased the brightness even more. It just shows how much it really reflects so well on camera. Like I said, these crystals are very tightly packed together, and they're said on their website that they're hand set, so I can only imagine how much effort it sits there and takes. And the reason why hand set is so much better than a regular bracelet that's not hand set, that's glued in, or whatever method they use, because there's really only two methods based on what I found online, right? It's either hand set or it's glued in terms of the stones. If it's glued in, it has a much higher chance of falling out, these stones. Now, obviously, these stones are not, these bracelets are not indestructible. Anything could happen, but it's not going to fall out nearly as much as if you have a hand set. Now, if they do fall out, you could always get like a repair kit or something like that. Buy some cubic zirconia crystals online. Really cheap, different sizing. You got to figure out what sizing works for you. If you have any questions about a certain piece of jewelry, you could put it in the comments down below. I'm always willing to answer questions. Like I said, I want to be like the well-known person for creating cubic zirconia jewelry review, because I'm obsessed with cubic zirconia, right? I think as I think I've told you guys this before, but people who get married and have weddings and things like that, they get the real ring, right? Sometimes they don't even get the real ring, but they'll tell you they'll get the real ring, but they'll have multiple copies of these cubic zirconia rings, because if something happens to it, well, it's no big deal, right? Because the ring is literally a fraction of what it would cost. Like, for example, each spike bracelet, I think, is like $75. I can't exactly remember if you buy it separately. Now, if you buy the real version, that's 10 grand. So a fraction is not even to put in words. Like, it's so small of the cost. You know what I'm saying? So it's a no-brainer. If you're looking to get a spike bracelet, I feel like this video can show you what to expect when you're getting it from Go Cuban. Now, if you look at it, and I play with the different settings, you could see like how how reflective it is, how shiny it is, how smooth it looks from the top and the bottom. And that's really all I gotta say for this video. I mean, it's got one of those click clasps. That's what I like to call them, the click clasps. You open them up, very easy. They're not they're not fragile. I know they might look thin on camera, but they're not fragile. And they're not too overwhelming either, in size. So they're sleek. Very, very impressed with these pieces of jewelry overall, compared to the other pieces of jewelry that I ordered before. But these are definitely a hard A++. If I had to give this a review, I mean, I couldn't really review this any better. I think this shot on the screen right now is a really, really good shot as to how it looks. Because it really just shows the rose gold. And if you guys haven't ordered rose gold before, it's the same process as to how gold is created. It's just a different style. Like, it's just a different fragmented color. So they mix different pieces of real gold together, melt it down, and becomes this flake that becomes plated on what's in inside core of whatever it might be. It might be silver, it might be stainless steel, right? Every website is different. You could go ahead and ask them personally if they don't write it in their description. I can't exactly remember, but as long as it's gold plated and you take care of it, it's not going to tarnish. I know a lot of people are going to ask, like, hey, is this going to tarnish? With a 925 sterling silver piece of jewelry, you're never going to find tarnish, ever, right? Now, some people say, oh, you will, but unless you're scratching it with, like, some, like a knife or something, the end of a blade, if you're purposely trying to damage the product, it's going to get damaged. But if you live day-to-day normal life, nothing's really going to happen. And that's what I found. I have a friend that I got him one of these Ankhs that is made of the same quality, of the same material. It's actually the bust down Ankh. I'll be making a video, if I haven't already. I think I have made a video on that. But it's like this bust down Ankh. He's been having it for over a year, and there's absolutely no difference between that and between now and when he purchased it. When I gave it to him, excuse me, he didn't purchase it. When I purchased it a year ago. So it looks identical, and it was a 925 sterling silver in a gold color, right? And it was a bust down, which means all these jewelry, all these little crystals are jam-packed together. That's basically what a bust down means. When a piece is bust down, it's fully loaded, fully iced out, and these little pieces of jewelry are just tightly packed together. So, you get definitely a good grip as to how they look. I think you guys could enjoy the rest of this video without me talking, but if you are interested, go ahead and check out my blog. Here's a few wrist shots of how it looks on my wrist. It was a little bit hard doing it on camera because I'm looking through the camera lens, but I definitely got it to work. And I probably got a close-up, but as you guys can see, it's a pretty good size. It works perfectly well. I mean, if you're the average guy, this is going to fit perfect. You can always ask them what size it is. I honestly don't remember what size these are, so you're going to have to check their website out on what they have and what they don't have. But once these came out, I knew I had to get them. So definitely, guys, if you have any questions, also check out my blog. Leave it in the comments down below. Tell me what you guys think. And I'll leave the link down below for you guys to order this if you want to get it from them. I definitely recommend this product from their store specifically, from Goat Cuban store. Like I said, there are other websites out there, like, for example, the Gold Shop. Everybody knows about them. Biggest store out there. But they're charging you $229 for or something like that. Something like 200 plus for the exact same product. Literally, it's a spike chain. It just looks a little bit, spike bracelet, excuse me. It just looks a little bit different. And something that I found was Goat Cuban, I think, purposely tries to charge cheaper prices than everybody else. I'm still trying to get in contact with them so I could get on their partnership team, because I do want to be partnered with them. I fully endorse their products. I love their products and their prices, obviously. So thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later, and enjoy the rest of the video. All right? See ya.